God says in the Holy Quran, and say, work, soon will Allah observe your work and His Messenger and the believers. Institute of Public Administration, 50 years of administrative development. By 1950s, the Saudi government realized that its national development aspirations could not be achieved without having qualified local administrative officials, who were mostly lacking at that time. So the late King Saud bin Abdulaziz issued Royal Decree number 93 of April 9, 1961, ordaining the establishment of the Institute of Public Administration, IPA. Like the modest beginnings of other government agencies, the IPA started in a humble office at the Ministry of Finance premises, even though it was an autonomous government organization. It initiated its development activities by implementing 4 training programs designed to upgrade the government employees' qualifications and job performance. This beginning was one stage in administrative reform and modernization. The Institute of Public Administration launched its development progress focusing on basic objectives, namely, raising the qualifications and efficiency of government employees, supporting endeavors for administrative development and reform, providing consultations to government agencies in administrative fields, contributing to administrative literature by undertaking research and translating outstanding works, and organizing and archiving administrative documents. IPA operations were nationally extended to meet the increasing needs for administrative development. Thus, 2 branches were opened, one in the Eastern Province in 1973 and the other in Mecca Province in 1974. An important milestone in IPA's history was the establishment of the Women Branch in 1403 Hijriat as a shining signpost in the kingdom administrative development process. The Women Branch is the most important center for nurturing, qualifying, and educating women leaders in the governmental and private sectors. Keeping up with the government's commitment to expand the leadership roles of Saudi women, the successive managements of the IPA adopted pioneering policies to promote and qualify its own female human resources. The IPA's training faculty members include many Saudi women who hold master's and PhD degrees in administration and related disciplines. To equip employees with further knowledge and skills, the IPA offers a variety of training programs in various disciplines and practical fields, in accordance with their different administrative levels. The number of trainees benefiting from these programs in the last 50 years is a staggering 500,000 persons. In addition, the IPA runs preparatory programs for high school and university graduates for the purpose of qualifying Saudi youth for jobs in the governmental and private sectors. The earliest groups of such trainees were admitted in 1971 in a program called Legal Studies. The trainees were qualified for legal consultancy positions in governmental and private sector organizations. So far, 850 participants graduated from this program, and many of them have progressed to high positions in governmental agencies. For training and qualifying human resources, the custodian of the 2 holy mosques directed IPA to implement preparatory programs for the benefit of the private sector beginning in 1411 Hijriat. The program were introduced according to the Council of Ministers Resolution number 75 on November 26, 1990. These preparatory programs have graduated more than 30,000 trainees. IPA graduates are recognized for their knowledge and skills and are in high demand by governmental and private sector organizations. In fact, the annual job offers they received exceed by several folds the number of job seekers. Enrollment in IPA programs is not restricted to Saudi employees alone. Since 1975, scholarships have been granted to civil service employees from sister Arab countries as well. Thus, the IPA went beyond the local and into the regional field. 6,000 trainees have benefited from these scholarships. Senior administrators have had their share of training since 1967. They participate in conferences, seminars, meetings, practical sessions, workshops, and roundtable discussions to keep abreast of new developments in administration. They also share in examining current management problems with local and international experts representing such reputable organizations as the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the International Institute for Administrative Sciences, and a host of other administration institutes and schools from around the globe. More than 60,000 senior administrators and managers have taken part in these activities. As part of its commitments at administrative development in the last 5 decades, the IPA played an active part in supplying government agencies and private organizations from its own staff with experts who have assumed high positions to lead and manage administrative business, setting exemplary standards for professional discipline and representing the IPA administrative culture. The Institute of Public Administration has a long tradition of conducting academic research, authoring, and translating works on administration from foreign languages. For many years, the IPA has regularly published its periodical Public Administration for the purpose of examining current administrative issues and the disseminating of administrative thought. So far, about 1,350 academic works have been accomplished. The IPA provides consultancy services in administrative areas to governmental agencies. About 2,000 consultancy jobs have been achieved. And it is a pride to IPA that its consultations have been sought at the regional and international levels, allowing it to contribute to the organization and development of local, regional, and international organizations. Since its early days, the Institute of Public Administration has made contributions to reform and modernization by hosting the General Secretariat of the Higher Committee for Administrative Reforms, which was formed in 1963. The committee has covered 250 major issues. To accommodate new changes and modernize the structure of governmental agencies, Royal Decree No. 7-B-6629 on August 18, 1999 was issued, establishing the Ministerial Committee for Administrative Organization under the chairmanship of His Royal Highness Prince Sultan bin Abdulaziz, the Crown Prince, Deputy Premier, Minister of Defense and Aviation, and General Inspector. The committee's work is an ambitious national scheme which involves administrative restructuring and is the national project for the organization of Saudi government agencies. 89 studies were accomplished by the committee and were later approved by royal decree or by Council of Ministers resolutions. Administrative documentation is among the IPA's major tasks. The function involves classifying and archiving government documents so that they can be easily available for researchers and government agencies. The most recent technological tool, including IPA's own electronic network, are used, and so far 96,000 government documents have been collected and archived. To support its training activities, the IPA has an ideal library with resources in public administration and various other disciplines. The library is equipped with the latest technologies. IPA Computer Center, which offers an achieved computerized working environment. The IPA has won several local and international awards and citations in recognition of its use of highly sophisticated technology. The English Language Center qualifies students to enroll in various IPA training programs and boosts the language skills of those government employees whose job requires proficiency in English or who have scholarships and plan to continue their education abroad. Since its establishment in 1385 Hijriat, more than 35,000 trainees have completed their courses at the English Language Center. To emphasize the IPA's active involvement in enhancing the performance of government agencies, the Council of Ministers Resolution number 187 on July 7, 2008 stipulated the establishment of the Center for Measuring Governmental Performance, which seeks to measure the productivity and efficiency of government agencies. In its initial phase, the center is under the IPA umbrella. With its dedication and achievements, the Institute of Public Administration has carved for itself a niche among schools and institutions of administration worldwide through its active membership in many Arab, regional, and international organizations. The IPA Director General was elected President of the International Institute for Administration Sciences, IIAS. An elite of the IPA senior executives were also elected to such prestigious positions as the Vice Presidency of IIAS and Vice Presidency of the International Federation for Schools and Administration Institutes, representing the Middle East. Yet, the Institute of Public Administration's ambitions are far than its past achievements. It is in a race against time to realize the vision of the government of the custodian of the two holy mosques, which is the achievement of administrative development all over the kingdom. For this purpose, the IPA has adopted a set of huge projects whose cost amount to about 800 million riyals. The Institute of Public Administration celebrates half a century of commitment and achievements, which tell of its position in the vanguard of administrative development with its productivity and creativity. Moreover, the IPA faculty and staff aspire for a brighter tomorrow with new resolve, recharged energy, and creative ambition for an even better administrative development in the future.